Let's take you now live to this. The President is addressing NEDLAC on economic challenges and prospects for economic growth. Let's take you there live.
To remove the obstacles to private sector investment in our economy. It is for this reason that we are moving ahead with urgency to implement key economic reforms, remove regulatory barriers that increase costs and create inefficiencies in the economy. We're also moving ahead to secure our energy supply, as well as to free up the digital infrastructure in our country. We're also proceeding with the development of master plans in those sectors of the economy with the greatest potential for growth as well as job creation. These master plans, which are being crafted to cover various sectors of our economy, are examples of social compacting in action, with all key stakeholders working together, they being business, labor, and communities, to promote the development of the industry. Even as these actions start to gather momentum and to create employment, there is a pressing need right now for employment opportunities. The presidential employment stimulus serves this purpose of identifying employment opportunities and making sure that they happen. And this will provide thousands of jobs in various entities in government. Since its launch late last year, around 260,000 people have begun work in various programs, ranging from schools to environmental management, from agriculture to the arts. As we implement the recovery plan and as we work to contain the pandemic, we are confronted with the reality that there are millions of South Africans who are still faced with hunger and hardship. The effects of the pandemic continue to be felt by households, by working people, and by businesses. There have been many calls for government to continue its support by extending programs like the Special COVID-19 Grant and the Special Unemployment Fund TERS scheme. We have to balance this clear and pressing need with the imperative to ensure the sustainable and responsible management of our severely constrained public resources. We remain committed to working with our social partners and all stakeholders to resolve these issues and ensure that livelihoods are protected as our economic recovery takes effect. Now, as we prepare for the year ahead, we are in no doubt about the extent of the challenges that we must overcome. We are in circumstances that are far more dire than any we have had to confront since the advent of our democracy. And I would even add, in the history of our country. Yet, even in the midst of despair, we can find encouragement in the proven ability of South Africans from all walks of life, from all parts of society, right across the length and the breadth of our country, to work together to pursue a common goal. As social partners and the constituencies in NEDLAC, we have demonstrated time and time again the value of engagement, of cooperation, and most importantly, united action. We have in the past been able, working together, to deal with the most difficult challenges, even those difficulties that many people thought were intractable and they had no solution available. We were able to deal with them through spending sleepless nights, talking to each other, and finding solutions. Now is the time to work together with urgency and with determination to restore our country to health and to set it on a path of inclusive and sustainable prosperity. With these words, I thank you once again for inviting me, and I wish you fruitful deliberations that you will engage in tonight. I'm particularly pleased that you have in your midst Guy Ryder, a trade unionist of great experience himself, and that you've invited him to partake in these proceedings. Guy, I'm glad you are here, and I also welcome you with open arms. You know that South Africa is your second home, and I look forward to seeing you. And I wish you all the best of luck as you carry on with your summit today. Thank you very much.
President Cyril Ramaphosa is speaking at a NEDLAC summit about the economic recovery plan, and as the country makes efforts to try and revive the economy. But